show these teams that you're better than them, and they showed it, but unfortunately, I feel that last match just wasn't in time.
That's very true. Interesting. So Red Bananas is facing Mayhem. Earlier in the bracket, CJ was interviewed. He, complimented Mayhem. He did say that they will see them in the championship round. Mm-hmm. Did you expect that at all?
No. They started with them. I didn't think they were going to come back to them. So Red Bananas, well-earned spot as the winner of the losers bracket. Lower bracket.
No one's
if
losers.
If you pull out some wins like that, you can't really call them a loser. So they are going to go ahead and pull that spot. Team Mayhem absolutely flying through the competition of the upper half of this bracket and facing off their initial opponents from the beginning of this tournament. I was telling you from the beginning that you are going to have to make sure that you pay attention to your strategies. As you see the opponents that you're going to be facing throughout this bracket, you're going to have to learn to change your strategies according to the teams that you face. Now, they're facing the team that they started with. They set the tone with that. We know what to expect out of both teams. Both teams have played each other already. What are you going to do to match that first match that you played? What are you going to do to show them that this is where it all comes down? I know you play this, but you're not going to take this from us.
Right, but so the thing that I think Mayhem has in their advantage, they're well rested. They haven't been on the field since Enterprise. Mm-hmm. So they're rested. They've had time to continually watch and go over all the strategies that Red Banana has.
Absolutely.
Red Bananas, however, because that could be a bad thing for Mayhem, because they just haven't been playing. Whereas Red Bananas,
I'm worried that
going.
6s and 7s is going to be a little sore from not running around as much.
I'm a little worried that 6s and 7s.
Somebody get that guy's hammies moving.
I'm a little worried that he's been off the field eating birthday cake.
I mean, if he's really that tight, though, we could always take him to one of our sponsors and get him a massage.
That's very true.
If you're not going to get a massage with me, I know he will.
Or we could take him to Benvenuto's.
Definitely make him feel better. Sponsors, thank you again for all the support that you've given us for tonight's tournament. The prizes that you guys have donated has made this tournament a real competition and shown these players that you are really competing not only for the right to call yourselves the best, but there's a victory that goes with this.
Right.
This ain't no game.
And KMA Bodily and GameStop, those are good people.
Absolutely. I am a gamer. I'm a nerd. I'm in GameStop 95% of my life. I mean, I feel like the other 5% is in Benvenuto's eating, but these guys, they understand where I'm coming from. That's why they sponsor us, and that is why we're here. So thank you guys again so much for what you do. Thank you. Coming close here to the end of this tournament, we've got our two teams that started off this tournament setting the board, setting the bar. We know what to expect from the teams, CJ and 6s and 7s, their team captains. We know what they're going to do. Can the teams react to that, though? We've been hearing in interview after interview from Team Mayhem that their strategy is, well, it hasn't been stopped yet.
Right.
How do you go into the finals with that type of mentality of, I have not been stopped, so there's no reason to change? Now, they did a little change in the beginning that got them to where they are, but is doing the same strategy throughout the brackets gonna say, you know what, we're just gonna keep doing that and there's nothing you can do about it? Or is that gonna make them a little too comfortable with their strategy?
I don't know. I think the stats speak for themselves. I mean, you got Birthday Boy up there on Mayhem. He's got a 19.2% accuracy.
Very good supplement by High Carnage, Celtic Rose.
Wins 63.6% of the games that he plays.
Guy just doesn't lose. He's got a really strong team behind him, though. There has never
both teams are really strong.
Both teams that are in the final today, there's no weak links. If you watch these people on the field, their play style does not. you're not going to match it. They have one speed, and that's go. And their accuracies and their win rates are going to show that. These players are very good, very accurate players that are merciless. And you're not really going to find a weak link to exploit in these matches.
Right.
So you're going to have to take what you learned from your previous match with these players and try and find somewhere to wiggle in, get a crowbar in there, dethrone the Mayhem as the team to beat here in the tournament. But do you think that Red Bananas had enough time to, I guess, develop their strategy?
You know, I think Red Bananas, they're going to ride the wave of confidence from winning match after match after match, especially with their back up against the wall. So what's going to be interesting is if Red Bananas is able to pull off a victory over Mayhem, we're going to go to a sudden death.
I could.
Out on the field, where it will be a random game from any of the games that we played.
There's so many ways that this can go. Both teams are very dominant, and you know what? They've seen each other play, so they're gonna have to pull something out of the playbook to really pull off a win. You're gonna pull something out of nowhere. So in a minute here, we're actually gonna hop down to the field to talk to our teams a little bit to get a pretty good understanding of what they're gonna think going into this next match.
Right.
This is for all the marbles. You have to take out. You gotta leave it all on the field. There's no reason to hold back. This is a field that is very hard to win on it, and these teams really need to use it to their advantage because the strategies are very similar. They're very, very good teams that are running these strats that we're seeing repeatedly. So it's going to come down to how they use the field.
Right. And with that said, let's cut it down to Jennifer on the field. She is standing by with both teams.
I'm here with Team Bananas, and they're going for the championship. Give yourselves a round of applause. Now, you guys have been continuously playing back-to-back games. Do you think that will affect you in the championship game?
No, I feel that it'll make us stronger, that we have to push ourselves more. They've been on a rest for a while, so they aren't going to be as well moving around as we are. We're used to playing right now, and we're going to win this.
And going into this mission, do you have any more types of strategies, or?
Control 6 and 7s.
Okay, well, thank you very much, and congratulations once again, and good luck. Back to the announcers.
These team captains, wow, they've got each other in their sights. CJ, all he's been seeing all day is Jeremy. That's all he's been seeing is 6s and 7s across the map, and that is his main concern, his only concern, and that is the player that he is gunning for. We mentioned a little bit, too, how we think they're going to do according to the games playing in a row. And I think he seems pretty confident over the fact that they're nice and loosey-goosey, ready to go. Can Mayhem warm it up and come out to match what they just saw?
You know, I think they will be able to. So it's gonna ultimately come down to the mental aspect of it.
Absolutely.
Red Bananas, they've been playing game after game. They're gonna be hurting, so they gotta mentally push through that pain. But with that being said, Jennifer is standing by with Mayhem.
Yep.
So we're gonna kick it down to Jennifer and see what they have to say.
I am with Team Mayhem here, and how do you guys feel?
We feel great. We're happy to be in the championship.
And now that you guys are in the championship, what types of strategies do you have?
Just keep working at their whole team, making sure that they're down, and we try to stay aggressive the whole entire game.
And during this whole tournament, what do you think has worked out best for your team?
We just haven't had any. They haven't had any answers to our gameplay, so it's been pretty good so far.
Okay, and on your team, who do you think has been doing the best?
Oh, that's way too hard to pick. Everyone's been helping out one way or another, so it's way too hard to pick out.
Okay, well, congratulations on making it to the championship. Give yourselves a round of applause. And good luck. Back to the announcers.
These guys are so nice.
They
are sharing the love. I expected some players to walk out here and be like, I am the best, but they're not having it.
It's a team effort.
Absolutely. You got to play with your team to win, and these guys love their team, and they are not afraid to say it. They are keeping their morale high by sticking together, not having a weak link, like I've said before. Everyone is doing a phenomenal job. They're just taking turns wrecking the competition. So we're going to be doing a little bit different game type here for this last matchup. We're going to be doing the game of recon, which is a little bit different than some of the objective and kill-based games that we've done in the past. So
It's a tube game.
Tube game. Lots
So
of
we've
tubes.
already seen one tube game
love
in
tubes.
Whack-A-Mole. This one's different.
We're going to go ahead and play you a quick video to give you guys a better understanding of how these rules play out for this game type.
This is Mission Recon. It's a 4-minute mission. Teams start in either the officer's quarters or the motor pool. Every player will have 100 health per life and unlimited lives. Every weapon is set to do 50 health. That means the players will get shot twice before they die. They will have to respawn in their starting location only. There are 4 domination tubes out on the map. 2 neutral tubes are located behind the truck and in the first floor of the clock tower. The players will have to shoot the neutral tubes, then make their way all the way back to their starting area without dying. Once they do that, they shoot into their dominator tube to score a point. The team with the most points at the end will win.
All right, so that's the rules for recon. I'm really interested to see the strategy because you have to shoot the neutral tube and then make it all the way back to your base and shoot the tube in your base in order without dying.
I've struggled with this game in the past. There are 2 tubes in the field and a tube in each spawn. You gotta return your points. It's just as difficult and as important to score the neutral tube as it is to get back with it. You don't get that point until you get all the way back. So you're gonna see a lot of frustrated faces out there as they get to the tube but don't make it back.
I'm interested in seeing if the teams break it up, you know, kind of evenly, like one person kind of guard a tube and just like shut that tube down, or if they're going to send them in groups.
Fans, they are going nuts out there. Woo! It's pretty even in terms of fans. Both of these teams are incredible competitors, and they are just
Mayhem takes a 1 point lead. I know it's only
running it back 2-2. Red Bananas pulling
What?
it back. This game is
What?
gonna be insanity. I figured it was going to be a 1 or 2 point game and no one's going to score, but these teams just don't stop scoring. What are they
like?
What are they
Mayhem
both picking a
scores
tube
and
and just seeing who can
within
run
5
faster?
seconds. Yeah, pretty much.
Wow. Was that discussed? Hey, you run that way, I go this way.
We'll score, and then like 15 seconds later, you score.
4-4. I'm not seeing a whole lot of kills going on.
I don't think they really care about
They
kills.
are finally.
But Red Bananas takes a 1 point lead. But
Turkin
Mayhem takes
Julio
it
also
down
getting the tube. Every point scored has an
EJN
answer.
takes a lead, and then CJ on the board giving Bananas.
Schmaltzinator.
Wow! They just won't let me announce.
Nope. They just want to keep the score going and shut you up.
You know,
9-6.
see, people in the chat, this is why I don't talk.
This is your fault.
You wanted me to talk, and
You encouraged it, and now this is happening.
now I'm being shut down by the players on the field.
9-7 in favor of Team Red Banana. Still not a whole lot of kills. I'm thoroughly impressed with these teams that they decided that objective is more important, and they're not worrying too much about the kills. They're getting a kill if they happen to run past them, but there's a lot of movement going on for these teams.
Celtic Rose just tied it up for Mayhem at 9. I'm impressed because at one point Red Bananas was up by 3.
Gilliam hitting the tube. Can he make it back, however, to his spawn?
No.
Nope, stopped right at the gates.
By High Carnage.
Schmaltzinator hitting the tube. CJ hitting the tube. Can they get back to increase their lead to 11?
Trunking gets the truck tube. Oh boy. Oh,
Here we
CJ breaks it
Scored
open,
the point.
and Trunking
Turgan scored
breaks
the
it
point.
open again.
Celtic, here we go. Bringing it back.
Can she do it?
Uh-oh. We've got a player down. And he keeps going. What a champ. He got the tube.
Celtic
and then
got
fell
the
down.
point.
Scoring the tube. 11-10. Red Banana still leading by 1 with a minute left. A lot of time left in this
Sixers
match.
got the truck though.
Got the truck. Can he
Birthday
bring it back?
boy.
On the way. Oh,
Oh
Julio.
boy.
Can they get it going?
Oh.
Sixes scoring the tube.
Oh.
Bananas capping the tube on their own. Bringing it back.
So worried right now.
This is nuts.
I'm about to have a heart
12-11,
attack.
50 seconds left. 1 point. using the building to his advantage to get through and shoot the tube. 12-11. Red Bananas up by 1, 40 seconds left.
Schmaltzer scores a point, making it 13-11.
Small increase, 6s and 7s, hits the truck tube on his way back. Puck gets dropped by Schmaltinators. Tulio
Gets the clock tube.
CJ.
Schmaltzer gets the truck.
Everyone's got a tube. Who's going to bring it back?
Oh, I'm going to cry. I can't take
13-11. 18 seconds left. 15-11. Red Bananas increasing their lead. Can they keep it going? Tulio scores a point. Green. Here we go. Bringing it back.
no.
Running it in.
What
No
is
one to
going
stop
on?
it.
Oh, boy. Where will it end?
15-13.
1. And the first round goes to Red Bananas by
Good job,
By
Team Red
3.
Bananas.
How did they get
They got that last little point there at the end.
right when the clock ended?
Greediness.
Ah.
I mean, you run the it's so hard to get out there and get that tube and all the way back. You gotta give it to him.
I don't know though. That was a good 2 seconds. after
Running
the
is
clock.
not my thing, so if I run that, I want the tube.
You know what? I'm calling out the Badgers football team to play recon.
Hey, forget doing conditioning. Come
Play iCombat.
Come play some recon. I'll give you some suicides to run. Woo! Yeah, you haven't run until you've done a full session here at iCombat. So I think they'd have a lot of fun. Unfortunately, as incredible competitors as they may be, I don't know if they're ready for this.
I mean, it's the same side. Well, not the same side. It's the same game, different side. I actually think this is where, because we saw this in the first team deathmatch, this is where Mayhem may pull a surprise.
I'm hoping they do. I want to keep this thing going. They better push this match to the very end. No surrender, no retreat. The birthday boy's got to walk away with the win, but that last match, he just couldn't push it over towards the end. It was very close. Both teams did a very good job. I can't commend them enough for how well they're doing. They don't seem worried though. If you look, the sweatiness is there.
I think
but there's no fear.
I think what Jeremy's doing is he's giving a pep talk.
I just told him this is your warning, your final
Oh.
warning.
Uh-oh. Speaking of birthday boy, we just got a little update for y'all.
Hold on. It's not just a birthday boy update. It's a team captain's update.
Both team captains. So this is all over the board. Tensions are riding high with this being the final matchup of the night. 6s and 7s given a small warning for a bit of bad language. It's not what we do here. You're the birthday boy. Get some soap in that mouth.
And not to mention the fact that the other team captain, CJ, got a warning for confronting a player.
Can't do it.
Yeah, that's the
Quoting
if there's 5 things, I think. If there's things that we don't like here at iCombat, it's blind firing, running, swearing, and confronting the other players.
Quoting the great Vince Lombardi, you got to act like you've been there before. You can't go in there and showboat. You got to set an example for your team, for your opponents, and for everyone watching. You can't walk into these matches with that level of confidence and let it step into the realm of overconfidence and cockiness.
I mean, it's a good thing to be confident.
Overconfidence is what's going to kill you, though.
Yeah.
It is a poison that can destroy a team from the inside out. You get one person a little too cocky, he makes his team mad, they fall apart and collapse in on themselves. So, unfortunately, both teams have gotten a warning. Let's see if they can clean it up a little bit for this last match. I get it. Things are getting hot and heavy up in her. But we still got to show with your score and your accuracy that you are the true competitor.
Right. And this is gonna prove who is really the best. You got Mayhem. I think they're a little worried, but at the same time, I think Jeremy was letting his team know, like, hey, if we don't win this, it's not over. Oh.
Wow!
Whoa!
Holy cow!
Okay, so, folks, the team captains have both just been ejected. So now the big question is, who on the teams are going to step up?
I feel so bad because I just went through this big rant of, like, you need to come back from that and set an example. We are unfortunately now playing the final match 4-on-4 because these players are so competitive and so into this match that they just could not cool it. When you confront another player, you are going to get called. The field judges, like I said, they will not take any baloney. You talk some game, you talk some smack, you're going to find yourself sitting in the lobby.
Well, what kind of baloney is it, though? Is it the Oscar Mayer baloney, or is it the baloney that's still got the red little skin on the outside?
I mean, it's baloney. Is there any good reason to eat baloney?
Baloney and cheese?
All right. So it's a good fallback, but we don't like this kind of baloney.
That's very true. We don't.
We're clean here. We're crazy. We're weird. We're obnoxious. We're not jerks. So keep it clean, guys. Go into this match with aggression, not cockiness.
Right.
We'll be playing another match of recon, but I don't know what we're going to see for tube caps because there's less people running. There's going to be a lot less.
You know, So if I was in this situation, what I would do, I would, even though we got bell tube out there,
Man, pulling away
and officers' quarters,
holding up the tubes. I told you the tubes are where it's at. I think bell tube's better.
I don't know. Officers' quarters is a corner.
You know what? My
and an
tube would
officer.
kick your tube's butt.
My tube's an officer.
Oh. I lose.
Yes.
2-2. Started off right, getting some points, pushing ahead. Red Bananas. Turkin giving zero
Turkin is
room
trying to
move.
spawn camp.
Nope, he wants you to sit there and shut up.
I
Look
mean,
at
if he
the
wants
confidence
me to
in Celtic
sit
Rose's
here,
eyes. She is not ready to handle his nonsense, and she's going to take him out if she can.
she looks a little afraid,
I wouldn't say afraid. I'd say she's
or more shock. Shock. It's more of like a shell
ready
shock.
for it because she pushed out, and now she's moving to the clock tower. She's going to get the height advantage by pushing into the clock tower.
Oh, I mean, Mayhem just looks a little disdained.
This match is going to be crazy. We've got people everywhere, including tutus, up in the tower. 5-2 in favor of Team Red Bananas, with Team Mayhem not being able to push up and catch up to their 5-2 lead. 6-2. EJ pulling off another tube. Schmaltzinator capping the tube. Can he get back with it? However, before High Carnage pulls a tube of his own.
No, because High Carnage just pulled it.
I know. That's why I said it. Schmaltzinator just got a tube too. You know who else just got a tube? I'm waiting for it.
So
didn't
am
time that very
I.
well. God, I'm bad at my job.
There
it's coming. Shout out. Carnage answering it with a point of his own. 4-8. Minute and 50 seconds, excuse me. So about 2 minutes left in this match. Still a lot of ground to cover with a small lead in favor of Red Banana. This game is completely different.
I honestly thought that it was going to be groups of two going to each tube clashing.
I thought it was going to be the team captains going at it back and forth.
Well, they kind of were.
But, so yeah, I mean, technically they did, but now it's up to their teams to show that they can.
Right.
They can
The team
they can
captains,
answer.
the team captains went at it not in a very sportsmanlike way, which is why you're at home viewing what you're viewing.
4-on-4. The tubes are in fact not playing. In case we confused you with a little bit of our nonsense earlier, they are there in the spawns so that as you recon tubes, you bring them back and cap them. The tubes themselves are inanimate objects and cannot in fact wreck people. I would like to. That would make this much more interesting, but unfortunately, technology is not quite that far.
Although my officer's tube is beating your.
Yo, why you gotta bring my tube into this, man?
You
Leave my
started
tube
it.
alone.
I'm doing it for the chat.
12-9. Red Bananas.
13-9. Check yourself
They
before
just
you
love
wreck
proving us
yourself.
wrong. Uh-oh. They had a bit of a lead, but Mayhem is coming back with it. They're starting to answer with Celtic Rose shooting from the back, trying to keep their opponents down. We got a lot of shout-outs going to Team Mayhem. Can they pull it away? Can you do the chat a favor and pull away with a win? You got to catch up, though, guys. You got to catch up. Fall behind a little bit by 4-3 with 8 seconds left. Cap those important tubes. Can you get it with 5 seconds left to pull away with the win? Not going to do it. 15-11 for Red Bananas. Red Bananas pulling away.
Like we were saying before this whole round started, Red Bananas making Mayhem suffer their first loss. Now it's going to be a random game against these two. I don't know what's coming up. You don't know what's coming up. The players don't know what's coming up. The people in the chat don't know what's coming up. I'm getting sick and tired
of the fact that I don't know what's going on. People keep changing stuff up. Now we're doing random game types. Make up your mind.
Well, you know what you do know.
Whew, I know.
GameStop sells video games.
I do. I don't care about video games right now. Right now, I'm focused more on the fact that we have no idea what's coming. We've got a random game coming.
You are looking at what is going to be a 4v4 randomized game. It could be anything from Team Deathmatch, Hell's Bells, Recon, Whack-A-Mole, Sniper. I really kind of don't.
Why? I guess it's more aggressive.
I would rather it be Team Deathmatch.
Less aggressive, excuse me, as a team.
All right, here comes the pick.
Who's that bearded menace on the field with his beautiful red hair?
That would be Eric.
Eric.
And what is it?
What do we got here?
I don't know. That's a nice shot of the turf, though.
Yeah, that's absolutely
like
it's beautiful
that.
turf. You can take a nap on that. Wow, I'm really fat. I talk about naps and food.
Hey, you're not the one that's willing to take a payment of donuts and a frosty beverage to shave their beard.
Why are you encouraging our nonsense, people?
Hey, we're having fun.
You know what the chat wants right now?
Me to shave my beard?
They want CJ and Jeremy to go half court and meet with pistols. I say you do pistols and shock belts just to solve a little bit of a good old friendly competition, just to kind of solve it. You walk away, you shake hands. But more importantly, we've got the finals to do. We got a random game coming at you. These teams aren't ready for this. You planned for what the game was, and the game was Recon.
You planned for Recon.
Now what?
What are you gonna do? For
this is how many matches that these teams have played against each other now? They've pretty much got each other figured out now. What are you gonna do now?
It's gonna be very interesting. I believe so. It looks like they're staying in the same gear color, which is nice.
Switching sides?
It's
spoke too soon.
It's Recon, folks.
We got some consistency here.
Okay.
So at least we know what to expect here. I'm looking for a little bit of nonsense. I want that flea flicker. I want that schoolyard nonsense that you don't know that's coming. I want to see some people doing some things that they don't want to do. I want to see people doing stuff that makes no sense. I want them all over the field.
So in other words,
in every angle.
In other words, what you kind of want is a Carly Lloyd from mid-pitch just bullet into the goal over the Japanese goalkeeper's head.
Absolutely.
And I know the people in the chat probably have no idea what I just mentioned. And you know what? I'm perfectly fine with that.
They trolled you enough. I gotta let you have your moments. They've been pretty mean to you.
Well,
they're allowed to do that. They're hanging out with us. They're allowed to do that. Recon. These teams have just got done playing it. They've just got done playing against the exact team, exact game. They're switching sides. They're still down one player, so it will be a 4v4 again. What are you going to do?
It's a best of 3.
Best of 3 for this? All right.
It's a best of 3.
Good news.
I don't know, though. I think Mayhem was in a bit of shock during that second round of Recon.
Wow, that was close. Turnkin got very close to getting called. for leaving early, but he immediately turned around and they let him go. Very, very close for getting call of that. This tournament has too many players pulled. I don't want to see anybody else sitting around.
But Air Glider just scored a point for Mayhem.
That's good. I feel like that was really anticlimactic. It's good. It's good.
Really, Mayhem right now is really the only ones going for tubes.
Hey, that's a solid tube grab, man.
I'm not grabbing your tube.
Solid tube grab. Wow. You went there. 3-0 for Mayhem. Grabbing some tubes the right way.
I don't want to grab the bell tube.
With Red Bananas pulling back another point to answer for their 2 points. A lot of ball game left. 3 minutes left. Still a 2-point lead for Team Mayhem. Team Red Bananas, they've been coming out pretty strong against the overall world champions of this tournament. And
I wouldn't call them world champions yet. They haven't won a thing. We are in extra innings, by the way.
Correct. It's safe to say that they pretty much dominated this tournament. I wouldn't say dominated.
Would you say they're the Yankees of the 90s?
Yes.
Going up against the Braves of the 90s?
He did. Turnkin actually, we were just informed that Turnkin actually did get a warning for that early leave. So he did not get away with it. He saw what he did. Fortunately, you at home saw he understands he left. It wasn't, he got ahead of himself. I mean, he's a competitor. I get crazy when I go. I got one speed, that's go. When I'm in my fast position, momentum is not stopping.
I want to remind you how much you've been ragging on yourself for being fat.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
What's your fast speed?
My fast speed? Pretty. It's actually kind of alarming for my size.
I mean, I've seen you play. You do move pretty swiftly.
So I don't hide very well, but I'm gonna get there pretty fast. 5-6 in the favor of Team Mayhem with 1:45 left. Very close game. Lots of yelling going on. You can hear the tactical advantage that this team has, being Team Red Bananas, by having the high ground. They are holding down the fort, shooting so that their team can push to the tower.
Oh no! So Celtic Rose had used her last bit of ammo to capture a tube. So now she has to go all the way back to her spawn without dying, reload, and shoot the tube, which she just did.
You cannot get to the tube and run out of ammo. You've got to, every time you go back to the spawn, you need to check your stats, your health, your ammo, your team, the score. You need to be aware of what's going on if your teammates aren't talking, because then you run into things like that. That was a point that they could have put to their total to increase the lead, because now they're down by 1 with 50 seconds left. You cannot miss twos like that. You need to keep...
Celtic Rose was on Mayhem. She put her team in the lead.
They were already in the lead, but you need to keep that lead going.
No, that's what she did.
Now Team Red Bananas picked it up, and it's tied 9-9.
But Celtic Rose tied it up.
Teams are not giving up. It's 9-9 with 30 seconds left in this match. No kills really falling out in the field, but these tubes are not stopping. 30 seconds
neither
left.
are the two
Red
tubes.
Bananas pull ahead with 1 with 25 seconds left. Can they keep it going? I got a lot of movement going on. No one's stopping. Can they do it? Celtic Rose and Air Glider got tubes. Can they bring it back? Gilliman's scored a point and came back. 12-9, 14 seconds left. Can they do it? 10 seconds left. Oh, come back. 12-10. Mayhem down by 1. 5 seconds left. Can they cap a last tube?
I don't think they'll be able to.
Holy crap.
Are you about to have a heart attack?
Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm pulling the stretcher. I need to go home. Wow.
We need the
Celtic Rose.
We need the medical
Look at
team
the
to
push she made.
to the announcer's booth.
Barely stabbed.
Cody may need to be revived.
That was as intense for me as it was them. 1 point.
I know. I'm sitting
was
right
so
next
close.
to you.
Green team had a tube capped, but they couldn't quite get back with it. Holy cow! Well deserved. Congrats to Team. I can't even breathe. Oh, God.
In the chat, I do like the German that's being used.
They're dropping German on us. Holy cow.
I like the fact that they're dropping German. Keep trolling me. I'm calling you out.
Team Red Bananas. Wow. We still got a couple games to play here, but that was too close for comfort.
Better Than CJF did just join the stream chat.
Whew. All right.
So
I gather my thoughts. I'm excited. I'm calm. We got one more match to play. If red team takes it, it is done.
that's very true.
If red team can keep doing what they did, it's done. I don't want another close match like that. I don't think I can handle it. I do, but I don't. I do, but I don't. These teams are unrelenting. They are pushing and not stopping. I expected to see a team cap some tubes and then cover them, and that's it. That's what we've seen consistently throughout this tournament. We've had teams gain their lead, score their points, and then just defend it. You don't need to go out there and die if you got the score and the lead to your advantage. They're pushing out and covering their objectives, but they just wouldn't stop.
Do you know who else does that?
This is a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out there. This is a lot like a Packer game. So we keep pushing, and you can score all the points you want. We're just gonna keep outscoring you. We're gonna keep going and keep going and keep going.
Maybe 2 years ago.
So which team's gonna be the Aaron Rodgers tonight? Who do you think? Do you think Red Bananas, is gonna be able to take it, or do you think this is gonna go into a third match?
I think it's going to go into a third match simply because of Cam A. Bodily.
Chat, shout-outs right now. I want to know what you're thinking. Who is going to win tonight? What is going to be the outcome of this match? Who do you want to win? And who is going to walk away with the W? Not for Wisconsin Badgers.
Jump.
For the
jump. No, we're not doing,
win, which
we're
is
not doing House
comprised
of
of
Pain.
2 V's. That is a victory.
So we just got informed that this is the last round, so it's really the overall score.
That just makes my job so much harder. I wanted to see so if you get a win by 1, you win the match. But they're doing score now, so it's 1 point. So I was mad because I didn't want to see a match go down to 1. Now we're already starting off with 1 point.
So Mayhem basically has to win by 2.
Exactly.
I mean, which they're already starting off in a perfect spot. Oh, never mind. I opened my mouth.
Imagine that. The scores are close. These teams don't want to give up. They don't want to make our job easy and have a clear-cut winner. They are trying to show you folks at home what people who hang on and fight to the very last second can do.
These teams don't like each other.
I think they like each other, but I think...
I don't think they do.
think
If
they
they
like
liked
winning more.
if they liked each other, they would make our jobs a lot easier.
Man, no.
You hush.
Hush up, Nancy. Need more breadsticks.
I would like some breadsticks or a Ben Vinny.
7-5, 2 minutes, 45 seconds left in this match. This will be the final match with, of course, a 1-point difference going on.
Oh, no.
There's a conspiracy or something going on. These teams want to make it a battle.
We have a player that lost a shoe.
You don't need shoes to play that combat. Okay,
Hurricane lost
you
his
need
shoe.
shoes, but let's be honest. All you need is your rifle.
And your mag. And your head sticking around a corner.
Okay, I got out of here. Yeah. There's a lot of things you need. I was trying to build that into like a hope, build up the motivational speech, but you took it from me, man.
You know what? The
9-8.
chat did that to you.
2 minutes left, and it's still 1 point anyone's ball game. A lot of running around. Like I said before, you can't stop moving. Teams are pushing nonstop. Tied 9-9, 1:45. 9.
Although what Mayhem really needs to do is they need to score at least 3 points.
I think the winning strategy for this game is going to be the team that decides to push multiple tubes at once. Get the points drilled in, and they just keep doing it. Mayhem got 2-point lead, better than the 1. 13, pushing it
All right,
a little
so
bit.
if the score stays like this, we're going to Mayhem being victorious.
We might have a pistol duel for the final if they pull away with the
No,
same
because
score.
it's just score. It is just score. So right now, Mayhem will win.
14-12. 1 minute left. If you guys put this down to a 1 point again, I'm gonna die. I'm ready for this. I hope you folks at home are ready for this. We've got 58 seconds left in this match.
Oh boy.
14-13, still a lot of. Look at the methodical movements going on over on the banana side.
What is EJN doing? There needs to be a
16 to
sense of
13.
urgency.
You need to move when they push up a little bit like that. They have a lead on you. Go!
Oh my God.
Someone get a cattle prod. Yeah! Must go!
Oh,
What are you
it's
doing?
a 1 point lead.
And he drops down running for the tube. 16 to 14, 30 seconds
It's
left.
a 1-point lead for Mayhem.
17 to 15.
You know, if
20
it
seconds left.
turns out that Red Bananas wins this, even though the score's like this, we're going to look like idiots.
I'm already an idiot, so that's okay. 16 seconds left, 17 to 15 in terms of Team Mayhem. Very close to call here. Can they push up and finish this match strong?
Oh, no.
Can they get the last couple due? 17 to 16 here.
Oh!
16 at the last second.
No.
Wow. Wow. Team Mayhem dropping bodies. Woo!
Another 1-point victory for Team Mayhem.
Why are you guys doing this to me? Wow. Jeez Louise.
People in the chat go crazy. Mayhem just won by 1 point.
The victors! Our champions for the tournament here in iCombat Madison. Woo!
Yeah, you're
1
all right.
point.
In the chat, you are everyone that is doing OMG right now. You are not wrong.
Your OMGs are not capitalized enough. More. That was nuts. 1 point.
Because Mayhem lost, I want you guys to crash the chat. Crash it. You're not crashing it.
Woo!
I'm calling you out. Crash that chat.
That was amazing. Wow. Both teams, heck of a job pushing it. It was a fight to the end. No one gave an inch. No one let the team push too far ahead and gain that ground they needed to really sink that victory.
All right, Cody, while we calm down up here, we're going to kick it down to Jennifer. She has the emotional interviews waiting for you. Jennifer, take it away.
I'm here with a member of Team Red Bananas who took second place. Congratulations. How are you feeling?
I'm tired. I'm dead. That was a lot of running, but we tried our best.
Now, throughout the whole tournament, what do you think your team did best?
It was communication, honestly. The first game, we didn't have any communication, but after that, started clicking. Everything just went smooth.
And what do you think was some troubles?
CJ and his cockiness, but we went around that, and that's how we got here.
And throughout the whole tournament, who out of your team did the best?
I think CJ, because he was able to control the whole map, but it was the whole team. We all contributed equal amounts.
Okay, well, second place is a great place, and congratulations. Back to the announcers.
You made it a fight. That was not easy. That was absolutely not easy. Get your finger out my face. I can play my own foamy thing if I want. Again, Team Red Bananas. That was incredible. This was not an easy win. You're not gonna walk away with your heads low with that. There's pride that comes from that match. That team earned their win, and you did not let them take that away.
Right.
So congrats to you guys. That was a heck of a fight. Congrats. You are not losers. You won in my book.
Well, I mean,
just wasn't enough by 1 point.
So it's impressive because I know we said it in the beginning. We've seen teams run the gamut in the loss bracket. That's exactly what Red Bananas did. They didn't hang their heads after the loss.
Nope. You cannot. It's bittersweet. I mean, you did everything you could. It was very close, and it came down to those last seconds.
It was amazing.
I can't handle these teams. They're too crazy. They had so much adversity that they had to face, and they really came out on top. Let's head down to the field here, though. I want to talk to the winning team for their interview to see how they felt about the tournament and what gave them their win for this tournament. So, Jennifer, take it away.
And I'm here with the team winner of Mayhem. How are you feeling?
Good.
Coming in first place out of 9 teams is a great accomplishment. What do you think your team did best this mission?
Well, unfortunately, I had to sit out this last one with them, but the team worked together. They pulled out the strategy we had talked about, and they pulled it off.
Now, even though you sat out the last one, how are you feeling otherwise?
Oh, I'm ecstatic. To come down to the last second, the first two teams who started the tournament, and then to finish it, you couldn't have asked for a more storytell.
And is there anything you think your team could have did better this tournament?
They actually did really good. We just kept working together and pushed through anything that we came across, and it worked out really well.
Well, congratulations for making first place, and back to you, announcers.
Finally, the chatters have gotten what they wanted, the interview from Jeremy. 6s and 7s, the birthday boy himself, with words of wisdom. Congrats, guys, on the win. Well fought, well deserved. So with that,
we're going to go one final word from our sponsors. Again, without Great Lakes, the U.S. Army, Delafield Brewhouse, 10-Pin Alley, 511 Tactical, Elements Massage, GameStop, Benvenuto's, KMA Bodily, none of this would have been possible.
that 1-point match was for these guys.
Hey, yeah.
You get what you pay for, and these guys made it a battle. That was absolutely incredible. So thank you so much for all the support for this tournament tonight. We have the best sponsors out there, and folks at home in the chat, in the lobby, all the players, thank you so much for coming out. Make sure you give our sponsors a very big thank you for the tournament. We've got an assortment of prizes going out this evening, with first place pulling away with a total of $1,500 worth of prizes. Each team is going to walk away with an assortment of U.S. Army gear, different coupons for our different sponsors, Benvenuto's. We've got a lot of different stuff like hot sauce. The Delafield Brewhouse is giving hot sauce. Hot sauce, man.
Why do you got to whisper when you say hot sauce?
So, I don't know if you noticed, but
You're fat?
it's a common theme that we've been talking about here, and things like that excite me. Is that a problem?
Well, I mean, so, everything that the teams won, is amazing. I think
Third place is going to walk away with, each player walking away with about $75 worth of gifts and prizes. Lots of gear, free iCombat passes, and iCombat apparel. Second place, however, each team is going to walk away with $145 worth of equipment, gears, and gifts.
hold on, let me
second place.
stop you right there.
Yeah, what's up?
Second place, each member,
Each
not
member.
each team. You made it sound like more than one team took second place just there. I know
My
you're
apologies.
excited. Your heart is still throttling a bit.
I almost had a stroke. Leave me alone. Top victors walking away with the ability to call themselves the champions, and they get to walk away with the Badger tickets. We've got a lot of other good prizes, including Army gear, free passes, gift cards to Benvenuto's. We've got awesome pens, water bottles, more
Coasters,
hot
mugs.
sauce, more hot sauce, and of course, the Badger tickets. Now, a win in itself, you got to get those Badger tickets, man. I mean, we are in Madison. You got to represent the Madison spirit with those Badger tickets. So
That's very true.
congrats to those guys. Take your prizes home. They were well-deserved, well-earned, and great job on the tournament tonight. This tournament was nuts.
It really was. And, the teams, I think overall showed good sportsmanship.
We had a little hiccups here and there, but you're gonna find that in any sport. It doesn't matter.
Right.
You watch a lot of football games that you're gonna have little things happen like that. A lot of people get up in the heat of the moment. And they're not dirty players by any means. It's just this level of competition is gonna produce some of those personalities that are gonna clash. And
I mean, Badger tickets were on the line, for heaven's sakes.
I'm gonna fight you for Badger tickets. We still have a duel to do after this, by the way.
Oh, hey, still, for all the people that are still in the chat, the beard's still here. You lost your chance. You
We
didn't
need
get
to make that a prize. The winner take home your beard on a mantle.
You didn't get my money or my donuts. So
boy.
the beard stays. I gave you a challenge. You couldn't come through.
So we've got a lot of prizes going out to each team. First, second, and third, you're all winners. It was an incredible competition tonight. Everyone showed true sportsmanship, a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of aggressiveness, a lot of excitement that went on tonight. All the teams really brought their A game. I expected a lot more craziness due to the fact that these teams didn't know each other, didn't practice with each other, didn't know what to expect. But they really, really pulled it together. So, congrats to the teams. Very good job. We are going to take a second here to go ahead and swing over to the Armory to talk to the owner, Rick, to get a little bit of talk of the prizes.
Yep. So here's to you, Rick. Okay.
There's a lot of prizes going out.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of them. Value cards, gear, Badger tickets, all kinds of stuff. I think calling yourself a champion is going to be the biggest prize tonight. You get the bragging rights. You can walk home and say, you know what, we won. We won.
Yeah, but you know what?
Are the champions.
Okay, so yes, I know Freddie Mercury runs deep through your brains and blood, but I'm actually really interested in seeing what Rick Jensen, the CEO of iCombat, has to say.
All right, congratulations. This is our third place team, Team Enterprise. We got a prize package, total value of $375. This includes free passes from iCombat, gift certificates from GameStop, Delafield Brew House, and a bunch of swag from the U.S. Army. You guys want to hand that out for us? All right, once again, third place team. Thank you guys. All right. Second place team. All right, Red Bananas. All right. Great job, right to the end. Fantastic job, even with our subs coming in there. This is the total prize package of $725. We got free passes, of course, from iCombat. Lots of coupons from all of our sponsors. And, of course, swag from the U.S. Army. Want to hand that out, guys? All right. We got it right over here. Hold on just a second. All right, we're going to get right back to you. We're going to hand those out. We don't have it yet, so we'll go right back.
Holy cow, these teams are something else.
Did you see how sweaty they were?
Oh, my God. So we made a lot of jokes about sweatiness. We might need to get some towels. We might need to get some towels out there.
We might need to get some towels up in here. I mean, we are fat.
There's a lot of yelling going on. I don't think I helped that at all.
Benvenutos.
Food?
Yeah.
I thought we just got done talking about being sweaty. I don't need to make it worse.
Well,
I'm more focused on the sweatiness of these players. These players worked so hard. A lot of them played match after match after match after match. I'm exhausted watching them. So I don't know how they're doing it.
Yeah. So
Rick
is ready again. So let's shoot it back down to Rick. He is ready to hand out the second place prizes. So over to you.
All right, we're back this time. We actually have the prize packages this time. So $725 worth of prizes for Team Red Bananas. All right, want to hand them out, guys? All right, fantastic job. Thank you very much for coming out. Good job. All right, great job. I'm glad you guys liked it. All right, we need our first place team here. All righty. Team Mayhem and the birthday boy. I think I'm the only one here who's older than him. All right, so we had a total prize package of $1,500 for the team. That includes 2 Badger tickets each. So you get to bring your loved one out there. iCombat value card, so you get 5 punches there. We got gift certificates from Muya and swag from the U.S. military. So $1,500 for the first place team. Great job.
Congratulations, fellas. Here you go. Congratulations. Good job.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
Amazing.
Wow.
Simply amazing.
this tournament.
So
Sheer craziness. Sheer craziness.
Yes.
Well-deserved prizes. That's really awesome. We've had a lot of good prizes that came because of these sponsors. So, very awesome. Yeah, the tournaments, the players did amazing. I want to go ahead and give a thank you to everyone at home viewing this tournament. But we need to go back to the field to Rick to give a bit of a little bonus prize for
It
us
was
tonight.
I believe it's the Samsung. So Rick, we're coming back to you. So please give us that prize.
The U.S. Army was doing a bit of a...
Fernando Villanueva.
Thank you. All right, great job. Let's see what we got here. So this is a Galaxy tablet. So, and I think this one actually works. This isn't one of the ones we threw away. So, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, fantastic job. All right, back to you.
Congrats.
Thanks, Rick.
Congrats. We had a bonus raffle from
Galaxy
the
tablet.
Bonus raffle from the U.S. military to walk away with a tablet. So congrats to you for walking away with that little bit of a bonus prize. So congrats. I'm going to take a moment to go ahead and say thank you to everyone in the chat, first off, by participating. A lot of you guys, as rude as you may have been to my friend's beard, thank you so much for all of your encouragement and helpful words, encouraging your teammates and your friends to really... I'm trying to say something here. Telling everybody that they're doing a good job and all the inspirational words. So thank you again to all you participating in the chat. Everyone who is at home participating in the stream itself, viewing, thank you for joining us. We've had a lot of stuff thrown at you all at once, a lot of craziness with the different teams and the different events that we've pulled ahead. Thank you for tuning in and seeing what we do here, what this sport's all about. So
I would like to give a special thank you to iCombat Madison for hosting this.
We're in their house, and they opened their doors graciously and let us use their field.
It was just so wacky.
Yep.
So, again, iCombat Madison, thank you for letting us come in here, do our thing.
By extension to that, though, too, I want to thank the players. So we would have nothing to watch if it wasn't for these players showing up every day.
Well, also, to build off of that, we also wouldn't have anything to watch without our sponsors.
Exactly. So we had a lot of players that came out of here, gave it their all just for the sake of entertainment and to show what they could do. So thank you to them. Thank you to the sponsors. Thank you to iCombat Madison for hosting this. You viewers at home, this has been the first ever live broadcasted tournament here at iCombat Madison. Tune in for future tournaments, because the level of competition is going to raise. We've got teams from Madison already calling us out for a showdown. So it's going to get pretty crazy here.
Wait, teams from Madison are calling?
Minnesota.
Yeah, I was about to say, we're in Madison. So the teams are already calling each other out. I guarantee you, down on the field level, the teams are calling each other out again.
And now we got Minnesota in the mix. Keep it coming, guys. Again, thank you all for coming. Thank you to everything that you do to support the tournament and the sport. And have a great night, guys.
We're waiting for you, Gophers.